Louisiana Crawfish Etouffee. I'm gonna show you how we do it. All right, so to get this party started, we're gonna prepare our vegetables by chopping them up. So I'm gonna spare you with the chopping, but look here, we got 2 onions here, we got 2 red bell peppers, we got 2 green bell peppers. I'm gonna be putting all this into my handy dandy little chopper here, just like this, and makes quick work out of that. We also got some green onions here. We got a handful of parsley. We got 6 Roma tomatoes here. We got some garlic. And we're also going to have some crawfish, obviously, and various spicy. I will leave a link in the description to the beardedhiker.com where you can go get a printable version of this recipe. All right, let's get this stuff chopped up, and I'll be back with you when we're ready to get this on the... we are using the Kudu grill. I did not mention that. But again, Kudu grill, the best grill on the planet, in my opinion. But look here. You don't have to use a Kudu grill or any grill. I do this on the stove all the time. And one other thing I want to mention is on the blog, this is basically what I'm doing here is a double batch because we got people coming over. So if you don't want to do this much, always cut it in half. And on the blog, it is cut in half.
Do a bell pepper next.
Alright, we're about ready to get these vegetables on here, so let's add a little bit of grapeseed oil to our pan there. 1 stick of butter going in. Let's go ahead and get that melted up. Alright, followed by another stick of butter. I forgot we were doubling this recipe. So once this is melted up, then we'll add in our vegetables. Throw in our vegetables. That is the bell pepper, the onions, and the celery. That's all the vegetables we're putting in at this point. And so we're going to saute these up until they just start to caramelize. Woo, she is smelling right. Now I want to be honest with you guys, I am not a big fan of crawfish etouffee. Never have been. I've had plenty of bad crawfish etouffees and very little good ones. That is until I had Chef Borquet's crawfish etouffee. Link below. I think he has a book out as well. Big shout out to Chef Borquet. Alright, so our vegetables, you see how they are? They're about just getting ready to caramelize there. Now we're going in with 2 tablespoons of jarred roux. Now I know all you Cajuns out there, your grandparents and grandmammies and all that are rolling in their grave, but I'm just telling you, this jarred roux is Cajun approved. I promise you. Now, this is the jarred roux I'm using. Can you see that? So we're stirring that roux in. Now let's go in with 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's only 1. We got 1 coming. Because I got a Cajun helper. Now we're not going to leave this like this for long because this roux will burn if we don't start getting things going here pretty quickly. We just want to stir this in. Okay, we got all that stirred up. Let's go in with about 8 cloves of garlic minced, 6 Roma tomatoes, and 2 stems of chopped green onions. Alright, so now that those are in there, we'll saute this for about 10 minutes, and then we'll put in the rest of our ingredients. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. We just wanted to release some water out of those tomatoes. Okay, now we're going to go in with our crawfish. I'm using real Louisiana crawfish. If you use anything else, then that's just blasphemy. Alright, so we're using, this is 1 pound bags. Add the whole thing, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm going to do 1 bag at a time, so I don't think you need to see the video of me doing both of these bags. Okay, so now you see all this crut that we got in this bag? So what we're going to do, because we want all that stuff that's in there is like crawfish fat and whatnot. Okay, so we're just going to fill this bag up about 3/4 of the way up. Okay, that's about 3/4. All right, we just want to make sure we get all that crawfish fat that's in there. All right, go ahead and dump that whole thing in. We're gonna do the same thing to the other bag. All right, now it's time to go in with these spices. And again, go to thebeardedhiker.com and you can get a printable recipe. So that's 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of ancho powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. I like to use Gebhardt's chili powder. It's my favorite chili powder. Looks like that. I have to order this. I think you can get it in Texas. Next up, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Okay, so next up going in is going to be, now the rest of these ingredients that I'm about ready to do are strictly, there's no amounts, it's about what you like. What I'm going with is a tablespoon of this stuff. This is that goes great with this. It's the Cholula hot sauce and it's the sweet habanero. 1 tablespoon of that. And if you feel froggy, you can do 2 tablespoons. But you just use your favorite hot sauce. Now we're going in with Tony Chachere's. Looks like this. You can see we use a lot of it around here. And that's strictly on taste. It's a little salty, so be careful. I'll leave links, Amazon links to this stuff too. Big couple of generous pinches of pepper and some salt. And again, we will salt as we go as well. And lastly, a little bit of cayenne pepper for heat. There we go. Okay, we're gonna stir this about and bring this up to a simmer. And we're gonna just keep cooking this down until it thickens up. It's gonna lose a lot of liquid. So this is the part that's gonna take the longest. Yeah, we forgot one last ingredient, and that is a handful of chopped parsley. Stir that in. All right, now we're ready to simmer this bad boy. All right, guys, we've been simmering here about an hour. We still got a ways to go. We're only reduced about half, so it might take maybe, I don't know, maybe another hour. All right, guys, I think we're done. If you can see here, this is about what you want. You see when you do this with a spurtle, you see how it's taking its time to kind of move back in. That's about the thickness that you want. And it's been, what, another hour? So we've probably been going about 2 hours, I think. And I'm not even gonna lie, I've tasted this like 11 times. It's delicious. The best crawfish etouffee I've ever had. And I also have another Cajun here. He's probably not going to show his face unless you want to.
Yeah.
All right. I want you to be honest. I don't want you to, bull crap me. Tell me what your thoughts.
Best etouffee ever. I don't even like etouffee, and I'm going to eat this.
All right. There you go, folks. Louisiana Crawfish Etouffee. Do it.